About 2 weeks ago, I made a video about November 10th being one of the biggest dates of the month. The problem was I didn't realize how big November 10th is going to be for the entire world. Oh yes, it's going to be important across the globe, not FUD, because I'm going to cite even more sources for you non-believers. Heatmap is telling us some nasty things. Ethereum 1182 down 23% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin 17,179. We're getting close to that 16,000 mark where a lot of liquidations are going to happen. BNB back under 300, 292. Doge huge retreat. XRP massive retreat. XLM as well. Been sitting under 10 cents now for the longest time that I have seen it in recent history. Every time before it's hit 10, it's popped right back up. Now you're sitting here going, well, hey, what's going on? Well, I did a story earlier about them trying to keep you out of crypto. And Mr. Tubbs 911 says it's FUD till it's written into law. If it's written into law, it becomes factual. It could come, and it depends on who is control the House Senate as well. This has nothing to do with the elections. It already is written into law, Mr. Tubbs 911. They're using the securities law from 1933. The other article I cited in this video had to do with Singapore. That came directly from the Singapore Monetary Authority, the one that tells Singaporeans what they can do with their money. So guess what? It is written into law, and governments are using it. Oh, and I forgot for the FUDsters out there, and don't worry, fans that are loyal and understand the vibe of the show, I love you. I just know I'm going to get a lot of hate for these videos. Guess what I said February 22nd? XLM is going to go to 10 cents. I cited global macroeconomic factors, and I called it 9 months ago. Yep, proof is on the screen. The video is still there. Let's actually listen to me 9 months ago when I looked a little bit younger. Think about this, the Russia-Ukraine tension. How long is this going to go? Another month? 2 months? 3 months? Remember when I said time equals money, and the more trouble we're in, the longer it goes, the lower the price gets? We know that's just going to keep going up through the summer, so that extends this window out even further. We have the Biden executive order, which even if it comes out this week, the effects of it will not hit for another 4 to 5 months as regulatory bodies figure out what they want to do. So when we start looking at this window of Stellar and price, we realize that we could go much, much lower. Could we hit the 10-cent mark? You bet we can. Oh my gosh, and I said that February 22nd. It's not because I don't like Stellar. It's because I pay attention to the news. I'm not like viewer Mr. Tubbs who has their head in the sand. No, you get informed, you learn, and you fight back. Don't think that this war isn't happening around us. I cited it for you. All right, XRP, let's talk about why November 10th is going to be so big. Because CPI data comes out, and buckle up, kiddos. It's going to get rough in this video. All these purple and orange arrows, these are when we had CPI and Jerome Powell related action. Look, the inflections are there. The market reacts to US CPI and inflation data from the likes of Daddy Jerome Powell. Now, hold on. We're going to go even further. Oh, hey, there's that video for you. All right, there's another one. Why do you use that terrible title? Is it to discourage people? No. Because I'm telling you exactly what's happening, Andrew Jones 8 months ago. Who's eating crow now, my good man? CPI data for the last month was rough. 8.2% is what it came out to. We need this target to get back down to 2.0. Jerome Powell and the Fed are going to keep jacking up rates until these blue bars get to 2.0. Now you're sitting here, you're going, Klaus, but that's FUD because you told me the whole world is affected by this. Oh, girlfriend, I hope you are listening. Colombia Central Bank likely to raise rate to 11% on high inflation. Mexican Central Bank seen raising interest rate to record 10%. IMF recommends that Turkey raise their rates and boost central bank independence. Most Gulf central banks raise interest rates after the Fed's moves. What other proof do you need out there that the U.S. is one of the most pivotal indicators for what the rest of the globe is doing when it comes to interest rate hikes? So yes, CPI data on November 10th was always a big deal, but now it's an even bigger deal because we have a cash crunch that is going right now in the crypto world. No, we don't have a crypto crunch because every damn crypto company made 100 billion, 100 trillion tokens out there. There's not enough cash to go around. That's why we're all red. That's why people were pulling money out of FTX. That's why Binance CZ had a bailout FTX, and now their bags are starting to get drained. Money is being pulled out of crypto. As these central banks start raising their rates, things become more expensive, don't they? Across the globe, apparently, they're becoming more expensive because the things tied to those interest rate hikes, car loans, home loans, business loans, home equity lines of credit. Yes, everything becomes more expensive. So now we start talking about the people out there that are talking about red versus blue. Interesting. It's not political, is it? It's about the haves and the have-nots. So for those of you out there that watch the channels that pipe the hopium about, oh, if the Republicans go in charge, it has nothing to do with Republican or Democrats. It has to do with money. It has to do with control of the people. The elites on both sides, whether you're fans of the right or the left, want to control people. The ways they do it are different, but they want to. Why do you think so many places are going to accredited investors? Because they've got cash limits, or they make it super hard for everyday people to get in. Yeah, you could get your Series 7 and all that, I get it. But how many people are going to get Series 7? You think it's going to just like blow up in popularity? You think you're going to have tens, hundreds of millions of people get Series 7? Singapore is doing the same thing. Theirs, though, is saying, hey, you have to have 1.8 million in assets. How many people in Singapore buying crypto right now have 1.8 million in assets? That is going to be a whole nother class wiped off the map. Crypto was made for the people. Now the government, since they can't regulate crypto properly, they're stopping the way you're getting into crypto with cash issues by making cash more expensive, by making building more expensive, homes, auto loans, all that stuff. Inflation rate, CPI data, November 10th, it's happening. We're live streaming. Check out this cool crypto Web3 video right here. Be more informed. Get your head out of the sand like some of those I showed you earlier. Thank you very much for watching. Continued support from new viewers and old friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow.